Did my family show up?
Your parents?
What,
I
is
don't
he
know.
doing the Green Mile, babe?
What about Mr. Miyagi? I can't.
No.
Mr. Meow. Thought you were the Karate Kid person. Cat names be killing me. Mr. Meow.
Mr. Miyagi!
Oh,
Oh, he's a little.
that's his cat?
Come on. Come to Papa. Come on. Come on.
Our siblings are answering prayers and they're making a mess of it.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, that's one of the Lucifer brothers?
How do prayers explain Ella's frog?
A young girl prayed for one, but let's make a deal, didn't realize that humans get them at pet stores. That plus his terrible aim.
Right in the Red River? Missing socks?
All caused by our siblings' screw-ups.
oh, they're all answering prayers,
Unbelievable.
babe, but they suck at it.
Right, well, I should wait Chloe till the world isn't actually ending.
No, Lucy, look. You heard Ella. Now, if this continues to happen, it's gonna have a catastrophic... All those years wasted getting ready!
Brother, trust me. This was a big decision. But deep down, I know it's the right one.
Do we have more words? Like,
I should have seen this coming.
We'll make a deal. Please, relax. The good news is it sounds like this domino effect is a long-term problem, so we have time to figure things out. Now, if you don't mind, it has been the longest day ever, so...
Listen, we need to fix this immediately. We don't know what's gonna happen next.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
oh shit.
Vincent Lemach. After what Mace said, it felt like you were the key to my guilt. But that doesn't make any sense. You killed me. Why would any of that make me feel guilty? Maybe it's because I couldn't catch you. I couldn't prevent you from hurting other people. Because you're in here.
What is it?
Life in prison, unable to hurt anyone ever again. And now that I know that, why is my guilt gone? Why am I still here?
This better be a good ass reveal, because I'm waiting on it.
Mm-hmm. We all is.
Time to hit the yard, French fry.
It's an actual lion, babe.
And I'm out.
Guards, come back! Come on! Stop! Come back! They're doing it wrong!
How's this thing get ruined? See, I can't do this kind of stuff. I'd be
Get ready for the best TV show you have ever seen. Bones.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
right.
talking about both.
Spin-off from My Time kicks your bones' ass.
Impossible. But tell me everything.
Okay, well, More Bones is the perfect combination of
More
research and
bones.
banter. It's about moving both psyche.
More bombs.
Look at them totally like bonding right now. It's adorable. He's just loving her more and more. His heart is growing 3 times bigger, baby.
Finally.
Until I saw this.
Not knowing exactly how I leave her.
Lucifer, none of us know exactly
Do you just
how
walk
it's going
with
to end.
glasses of liquor? Like, it's just always around
That's what
you?
makes the present so important.
He bring a bottle everywhere he goes.
Is this the part where you tell me to live each day like it's my last? Slightly better than good. meant as a person, Linda. I hope you know that you truly are one of the most wonderful friends that the devil could ever have.
I do now, Lucifer.
Psycho.
I decided to use the
You're
words
right.
that I realized that
That
was
was
stake here on Earth. Living amongst humanity was my child.
Well, who says God has to rule from heaven?
Well, that's how my father did it.
You can work from home.
Maybe there's a
What
better
was he
way.
saying?
I don't know, Chloe. I just joined the force, just started helping Sonya with
What?
her fight. It would be wrong of me to leave her all by herself. Unless... If I did this, what would you say to being God's point person here in the LAPD?
I would say it would be my great honor and privilege.
That's working out nicely.
Yeah.
I have to think this through.
Yeah. Because you need a lot of
It's
points.
the biggest decision that I've ever had to make.
And knowing you, I know you make the right one.
The one I just told you. That's the one you should make.
Which is the greatest
It's
choice.
the greatest choice there. What are you doing?
I don't know why you haven't thought of
Go
it.
talk to your brother.
I wouldn't want his judgy eyes looking at me all day either.
Actual devil.
My investigation has served its purpose. Super glad that the world isn't ending. Yet. It's in celestial hands. At least I'm in the loop now.
About that. You deserve an apology. I know I didn't lie to you, but I never should have held the truth back from you. And I never, ever meant to make you feel excluded. And I should have told you about Ezra.
It's okay. Last night I didn't tell Carol about any of this stuff myself. And I recently learned from someone that you don't have to know everything to have trust. Not when you know each other's hearts.
I am truly sorry, and I just wanted you to know that. Just in case I never get another chance to tell you.
Might never get another chance. What does that mean? Am I dying?
No.
No.
God, no.
Eventually, sure.
Me, no.
Yeah, me.
Tonight after I put Charlie to sleep to see if I can convince her siblings.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, after all, you were their first choice before Michael and I mucked things up. Would you tell them you have my full blessing?
Thank you,
You
Lucifer.
should just come with me so they can hear from you.
Enough about me. What is it that you wanted to see me about?
Ooh. Doesn't matter.
Oh, Lucy, come on, what is it?
No, it seems silly. No, I won't miss you.
Miss me. Well, it may take me a few days to get settled into omnipotence, but I'll be back later this week for Charlie's preschool interviews. Then, setting up shop. Down here. You can't get rid of me that easily, brother.
What is happening? How does he disappear?
But you know who will be going away for a while.
Right. Hey, okay?
Lucifer, this life, this family I found, I wouldn't have any of it if it weren't for you. Consider us even.
After everything you've done for me. We'll never be even. You are my best friend, Mace. And I just wish I'd always treated you that way before.
before what?
Before now. Anyway, where's that wife of yours? Not running off on your own already, are you?
I'm picking her up from something called a cryo spa. Whatever that is.
Right. Well, I don't want to keep you.
You take care of yourself.
What do you want me to do with that?
Keep it.
Mace, I couldn't.
Yeah, you can.
It doesn't matter if you come back for more. I am happy to oblige. Did you just say bracelet, Bruce?
It's me, Dan. I went to see Lamech, thinking he was part of my guilt, but then there was a lion, and then Lamech escaped, and then he grabbed the clerk's gun, and I jumped into his body, and now I'm stuck.
He does a really good job.
Yeah,
He's sounding just like Dan.
Man.
That murdered you.
Especially from the voice he had before.
Daniel!
You jumped in the body.
Only you could do something so completely, absurdly ridiculous.
You know it's gonna wipe you out.
Lucifer, this isn't funny. I'm trapped.
Well, why don't you just jump out of him the same way you jumped into
I
him?
tried that. It didn't work. And then I realized if it did, I'd basically be setting a fugitive free. That's why I'm here. So you can tell me how to get out. And then haul this cold-blooded killer back to prison.
Well, I'm really sorry, Daniel, but I have no idea how to help you.
Also, you deserve.
What are you talking about? He was the best dad ever. The best person ever.
Oh, he tried to be. But he made so many mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes. And my dad taught me that mistakes are important. And we need them something to learn and do better next time. I love my dad. I miss him every day. But he'll always be with me. Proud of me. Just like I'm proud of him. So take back what you said.
So sweet.
Well, he can't leave right now. He's gonna turn back to a bad guy.
Do you see that?
What?
That light.
No.
The sun?
I should get back.
Yeah, please get back right
See
now.
you later, players.
It's like Ghost, baby.
Take it back. Take back that you're not a good role model, because that's your guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Mon Dieu.
I bet Dan called the cops and told him you'd be here too. Maybe not.
So you thinking that?
Sounds
That's just in the
literally
back.
everywhere.
Because you fucked up.
Okay, well, so far, so good, right?
Only 45 minutes till this day's history.
Maybe don't put it that way.
Right. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't even came back to the city. Let's just stay out.
Yeah, it's a rebar.
Okay, I know I wasn't so into the idea of the panic room earlier, but
Well,
We
yes,
might want to go
I
get
think
it.
it's all the trouble of building it, I suppose.
maybe it's just the name. Maybe if we call it the Feeling Totally Fine Room.
Can you breathe tonight for some air vents?
Right.
You got a toilet, bathroom, everything.
But I need you to know.
No. I can't. I can't. Just be with me.
It's a hellish landscape out there, man.
Rory. Right, try not to gloat. I'm sure she'll be just as happy that she was wrong. Guess who's here?
What is it? What's wrong?
That wasn't Rory. That was Lamech. He's got her.
What?
He's holding her hostage. And he wants me to come and get her.
That's why you gotta go there.
Where?
Fifth and whatever street.
Captain Swanson.
Yeah.
Who, the guy that was just... How did
Damn.
he carry... How did he
How
catch
did
an
you know that was his
angel?
daughter?
How did he catch an
Yeah,
angel?
I catch an angel. You're right. All right, that was episode 9 of Lucifer, and what a great episode. Very emotional. Definitely borrowed a whole lot from Ghost, the movie, which is okay because, I mean, it all worked in here. That's what we had going on for sure. Glad Dan finally got where he needed to get so he can see the white light and go make it to the White House. He did. Wasn't as, emotional as we thought it was going to be, but process of elimination, it literally led back to Trixie being the one he needed to talk to at the end right there, and he did. But that did leave open the body he jumped in, the guy who killed him now is the reason why Lucifer ends up missing. I guess it's the next day, so I guess time marches on no matter what. Even Butterfly Effect told you, whatever gonna happen, it gonna happen. Right? So, yes, Lucifer might have dodged not being disappearing that day, but you're still gonna disappear, right? It's just gonna happen. Now, like Babe said, how do you know about Lucifer's daughter? First, and the second of all, how did you catch her? Right? Like, she is a angel. So, we'll have to figure that out when we get over that too. And I hope that's not a weak sauce letdown of like how this happened, unless she was slipping, like sleeping or some shit. Like, I don't know. But, okay, that's going to lead us up to right to what we need to get to see how, if, and why, and if Lucifer will disappear when you get over there to save his daughter. I mean, I figured it would kind of go something like that. It would have to be some crazy reason for Lucifer to either end up at this street over here or just some being will teleport him up, right? Because he can just choose to not go over there. But now, obviously, we see that's why he has to go over there. So very interesting to see how we're going to end this thing off with that. And I'm glad that Amenadale did take up the mantle of being God. I think he will be a great God on there. So that was done beautifully, and that was very satisfying right there. So can't wait to get to the next episode to see how we end this thing off. And but I did have a good time with this one.
I absolutely loved everything about this episode. I feel like everything that they did with Lucifer, as far as like just in case saying his goodbyes, were so emotionally driven. the actor that plays Lucifer, especially just the way that he was emotionally invested in all those conversations, came across like every single moment. I was like, and I'm crying again. But I love the Linda. Linda was such a small, short, and sweet, and that's all she needed. It was just like, I just need to know that I'll tell your therapist I was your friend. So sweet.
Yeah.
Loved it so much. I thought one of my favorite moments was the Maze and Lucifer send off, because Lucifer claiming, you know, Maze as her best friend, and Maze losing it at the end because she knows Lucifer better than anybody else. She spent the most time with him. I thought it was just so genuinely sweet and so authentically what their relationship, and it perfectly showed how much their relationship has evolved from where we started with. It was just, and Lucifer specifically saying that I wish I treated you as the best friend you've always been. Bars. So good.
Yeah.
And that like broke Maze down, and I loved it so much. It was exactly what I wanted to see out of that. With Amenadiel coming to terms, and I love that it was Chloe, because, you know, Amenadiel was essentially the one that put Chloe in place for Lucifer, for Chloe to essentially find what Amenadiel's purpose was. It was just so full circle and such a beautiful moment, and I couldn't have asked for better writing in that. I thought that was perfection. And then you see Amenadiel having the bug, that inspiration bug of, actually, I do have all these ideas. I know how we could do it. I know how we could implement it, and it doesn't have to be exactly like it is that Dad did. I could adopt it in my own way. It was just It was so refreshing and inspiring to see, and I loved it so much. So I thought that was fantastic. I don't think that Amenadiel and Lucifer got the proper send-off, because Lucifer was so taken aback by how excited he was. He didn't want to diminish the mood, but it was still a good send-off in that sense. But Dan and Trixie's final, you know, send-off, or final, like, him claiming what ultimately was his guilt in all of this, I thought was beautiful. It made me cry, because to see how much he loves her, and how much a burden that he wouldn't even anticipate being one until he was face to face with her again. Yeah. That he felt guilty that he wasn't a role model, and like, can't even do it. I'll cry. But that was just really well handled, and I loved it so much. But yeah, the twist at the end, as far as they definitely stuck to the theme of Ghost with the music, with Dan being able to incorporate a body so he could have these moments. And now leaving the body and potentially leaving his memories behind in it is what I'm thinking has happened.
Yeah. I guess that's the only way,
But that is the only knockback I will have is, how the fuck did you catch an angel? Because she's got killer wings too. She's not a basic angel. She's a freaking beast, man.
And she got a teenager attitude.
Yeah, like and she doesn't know you. It's not like you look like Dan. So that is to be discovered as far as how this all happened. But all in all, just as the episode as a whole, I absolutely loved everything about it. Wouldn't change anything, and very interested to seeing how they're stacking up this final episode and how we wrap all things that is Lucifer. So very much looking forward to that.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Lucifer, Season 6, Episode number 9. And until next time, people, peace.